Hey party people, Emily here at the Movement Clinic, and today's class is going to be sort of a blended mobility and flow class that is focusing on the hips. This is one of my favorite parts of the body to address and work on, simply because as the weather cools down, that's where I tend to start getting creaky and cranky. So find a place to move, hop on your mat and join me there. We'll start today's class lying on our backs. Go ahead and find your way there. Knees bent, feet planted. Bring your shoulder blades underneath you and down your back. And for these first few breaths, if you'd like to toe heel the feet wide and allow the legs to rest in on one another, feel free. Whatever way that you can get comfy and really just relax. And place your hands on your low belly, just by way of connecting to the movement that the breath creates. Start to smooth out the inhales and the exhales, directing the breath through the nose. And take a moment to scan the low back, the hips, the hamstrings. Maybe notice if you can connect to any sensations there, or perhaps just become aware of that area of the body. Start to direct that quiet, non-judgmental gaze to low backs, hips, hamstrings, or the backs of the thighs. So that as we move and breathe together today, you can cast that continual gaze of awareness to whatever sensations start to arise there. And if you'd like to set any sort of intention for your movement practice today, feel free. Maybe it's a feeling that you'd like to foster. Maybe it's just remaining present within the ever-changing landscape of sensations across the body. Very slowly start to toe heel the feet back to about hip width distance if they were separated. Draw the low belly into the low back. Hug the right knee in towards your chest. Flex the right foot. Interlace fingers around the shin. And as much as you're pulling down on that right shin bone, gently begin to press the right shin back into the hands. Shoulders remain soft and back against the mat. Creating a little bit of active compression, warmth, resistance. Option is to leave the left leg bent, or you can send the left leg long. Totally up to you. Release the right shin, interlace the fingers on the back of the thigh this time. Keep the belly scooped, so it's belly always reaching away from the thigh, but this rib to thigh connection that we're yearning for, if not actually able to make. Sole of the right foot is flexed up towards the ceiling. Inhale, start to press the leg long through the heel. Toes always stay flexed. Exhale, bend the knee, squeeze heel to butt. Inhale, press it straight. Exhale, bend. Last one, inhale, press it straight. Exhale, bend. And pause. If the left leg went long, rebend the left knee. Excuse me. Plant the sole of the left foot. Keep that right knee bent. Release your arms out to your sides. And start to externally rotate the right leg so that you can start to land the right heel on top of the left thigh without any help. So active external rotation. Land the heel, you're in figure 4 here. So if this is your end range of motion, stay here, or bring the legs up towards your chest, interlace your fingers on the back of the left thigh. Both feet are still flexed here. And start to rock the legs left to right, sort of massaging out and flossing out that right hip a little bit. Maybe find a place that feels good. For me, it's left knee more in line with left shoulder, so legs moving a little bit more to the left. And again, that push-pull sort of resistance as you pull back on the left thigh, press the left thigh back into the fingers and feel what happens there. Start to connect to the sensations across the back, the hips, the hamstrings. And keep the legs crossed, but slowly release the arms back out to the sides. Plant the left foot on the mat. Again, inhale. Exhale, send the legs to the left so that the sole of that right foot plants. Legs stay in that figure 4 position as you find a very gentle twist. Take an inhale here. By the power of the low belly drawing back, start to float the legs back up through center. Uncross, plant the right foot, hug the left knee in towards your chest. Flex left foot. Right leg can go long again if you would like. Press the shin into those hands as you pull back on the left shin. Belly drawing away from the thigh, but finding that rib compression. And release, interlace the fingers around the back of the left thigh. Sole of the left foot starts to point up towards the ceiling. Inhale, press the leg long. Exhale, bend the knee, squeeze heel to butt. Inhale, press the leg long. Exhale, squeeze it in, rebend the knee. Inhale, press the leg long. Exhale, bend the knee, pause, rebend that right leg, plant the sole of the right foot, release arms out to your sides, active external rotation. So turn the knee out to the left, turn the ankle into the right so that you can start to float to the figure 4, but work for it. Release that left ankle on top of the right thigh. Notice if this is end range of motion here, or lift the legs up towards your chest, interlace fingers on the back of the right thigh. Both feet are flexed, rock left to right. Find a spot that you can be still in for a breath or 2. Pull back on the right thigh, press right thigh into hands. Keep legs crossed, release arms out to the sides. Right foot lands on the mat again, inhale. Exhale, legs to the right. Rolling over that right hip any amount. And inhale, unwind, or on the exhale, rather, draw the belly and lift back up. Grab the backs of both thighs, hug those knees in towards your armpits. And maybe start to rock and roll your way to a seat, or simply find your way to a seat and create a 90-90 shape with both legs. So I have left shin at what is right now the front of my mat, but usually the back. Left shin parallel to the front edge of the mat, knee in line with hip, ankle in line with knee. And again, that 90-degree angle with the back leg as well. Plant your fingertips wherever it feels supportive. Inhale, find lots of length. Exhale, draw your belly back and try to compress those ribs onto the front thigh. Heart reaches forward. Inhale, lift up, lift the knees up towards the ceiling and roll to a 90-90 shape with the right leg forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale lifts us up and over to the other side. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, lift up, over, right foot forward, fold over. This time we'll land with the left shin forward and pause for a moment. Place your fingertips on either side of your body, again, wherever it's supportive, and drive the legs actively into the floor. So you're gonna find active internal rotation, or kind of an active external rotation, but using the floor to help us with that. So you might feel a little pressure in the outer left hip, the inner right thigh. Take another breath. Good. Exhale, release, and fold over that leg. With your next inhale, sit on up, transition to the right leg forward to what will now be the front of our mat. Place your fingertips on either side of you. Keep that chest lifting up towards the ceiling. Drive the legs into the floor. You might feel the pelvis lift up. You might feel the body lift up a little bit. Draw that low belly up and in. And exhale, release and fold over the front leg. Inhale, lift on up and come to tabletop, hands and knees, all fours. Plant your palms underneath your shoulders. Adjust your clothes as needed. Knees underneath hips. Make a couple of nice big hip circles. Allow the hips to go real far to the right and left. Sink all the way back to the heels. Take in any sensations that you feel as you maybe reverse the direction of your circles. And go ahead and pause. Toes can be tucked under here as we inhale, left leg behind us. Draw the low belly up and in, squeeze the low ribs together. Lengthen the heart forward a little bit, lengthen sides of neck. And exhale, squeeze your left knee in towards your chest. Tap knee to arm bone. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze knee to chest. Tap knee to arm bone. Last one, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. So active compression here. And now, without leaning into the right hip, keep hugging that outer right hip in, start to create some nice big hip circles here. You'll notice that I'm trying to move pretty slow and I'm trying to focus on not taking my body and my pelvis with me, but really focus on isolating the movement with the thigh bone in the hip socket. Reverse the direction of your circles. And then pause. Inhale, left leg long behind you. Plant the ball of the left foot, gate pose. Right toe spin out to the right. Land the left heel, left fingertips reach up to sky. And make a couple of nice big arm circles here. Maybe reverse the direction of your circles. And next time your fingertips are reaching overhead, arm by ear, pause. Inhale, float the left foot off of the mat. Exhale, draw the left knee in towards your chest again. Maybe bring left elbow to tap left thigh. Keep that left foot flexed. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, Draw it in. Inhale, lengthen out, bring gaze to the top of the mat inside that right hand. Exhale, draw knee to chest, sweep the left arm back. Step left foot to the top of the mat where your gaze is. Square your right toes behind you, hips, everything. Left hand lands inside of left foot. Draw your low belly up and in. Curl your sit bones under. Inhale, send the pelvis forward, stretch your heart forward. Exhale, half splits. Send the hips back, flex left toes to sky. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, press it straight. Inhale to lunge. Exhale, send hips back, press left leg straight, flex your left toes up to the sky, pause here. Walk your hands back as much as you need to as we floss out this left hip. So roll the left toes open to the left and in, out and in. So just like we rocked our legs side to side on our backs, left to right, we're doing the same thing with this front toe, or front toes rather. Good, and pause. Shift forward on the inhale. Plant your palms, tuck your back toes, step back to down dog. First down dog of class. Pedal out the feet. Keep drawing that low belly up and in, hugging your low ribs into the back of the body and squeezing and knitting them together. Lengthen the sides of your body by lengthening hips out of armpits. Inhale to gaze forward. Exhale, lower back to your tabletop position. And reset yourself for the other side. Toes tucked under, inhale, right leg back. Exhale, bring that thigh into the ribs, knee to tap tricep. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. This time, find those hip circles without leaning into that left hip. Draw it in and move the leg as slowly as you need to really explore full active range of motion. As you think about just swiveling and swirling that thigh bone in that hip socket, maybe reverse the direction of your circles. This time, inhale, send the right leg back. Plant the ball of the right foot, gate pose, other side. Left toes spin out. Right heel lands. Right fingertips lift up. Find some nice big arm circles. Low belly is drawing up and in. And then next time, the right fingertips are reaching forward. Inhale, float right heel to sky. Flex the foot, exhale, knee to elbow, compress. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow, compress. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sweep the right arm all the way back, left knee into chest, gaze forward, step right foot forward. Square everything behind you. Curl the sit bones under, stretch heart forward. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, half splits, flex right toes to sky. Inhale, lunge, heart continues to reach forward. Even as we shift hips back, exhale, half splits. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, half splits, pause, walk your hands back if you need as you floss out that right hip. Roll the right toes open to the right, in to midline, left and right. Good. Point toes directly up towards sky again. Inhale to lunge. Plant your palms. Step back to down dog. Shift forward to plank pose. Inhale. Lower your knees for support if you need. Drawing low belly up and in. Knees, hips, shoulders in one line. Stretch your heart forward. Lower in one piece to your bellies. Plant the tops of the feet. Inhale, low cobra. Stretch your heart forward. Draw your arm bones back and into your shoulder sockets. As you actively press feet down, zip up low belly. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes, lift up and back to down dog. Use knees or don't. Gaze forward, inhale. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Lift your gaze, bend your knees as much as you need to so fingertips can find your mat. Plant your fingertips in front of and outside of either pinky toe so they're underneath your shoulders. Bend your right knee, press your left leg straight as you stretch your heart forward, inhale. Exhale, left fingertips reach to sky, open twist. Take another inhale here. Exhale, release left fingertips back where they came from, underneath shoulder, in front of and outside of left pinky toe. Bend left knee, right leg straight. Inhale, right fingertips to sky. Maintain the length in the spine. And exhale to release. Inhale to rise, stand up, reach up and look up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Release your hands to your sides and close your eyes for a moment, or at least soften your gaze. And maybe reconnect to whatever intention you might have set. Or possibly just connect to whatever sensations are occurring in the hamstrings, hips, and low back. Slowly float the eyes open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit back, chair pose, Utkatasana. Curl the sit bones under, squeeze those low ribs together. Lengthen those fingertips forward out of the hips. Good. Press into the right foot as you exhale. Bring the arms down, hug left knee to chest. Inhale, step it down to chair pose, reach up. Opposite side, arms sweep back, press into left foot. Exhale, right knee to chest. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, left knee to chest. Stand up tall. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, right knee to chest. Bring it up tall. This time, stay. Step back to high lunge, reach back. Arms sweep up. Find this high lunge, lifting low belly up and in, squaring hips to the top of the mat. Reach back through the back heel as you send that front knee forward. Lengthen the sides of the body through your fingertips. And then exhale, land both fingertips inside of that front foot. And lunge. Send the pelvis forward. Exhale, press front leg straight. Inhale to lunge. Exhale, press it straight. Inhale to lunge. Exhale, press it straight. Now, if you need to lower the back knee for a half splits variation, you're more than welcome to. You can always just stay in half or low lunge and half splits the whole time. Or stay here, flex the left toes up to the sky and roll the toes in and out. A little bit different in this shape with the back knee lifted. Maybe a little bit more effort to find that external rotation, at least it is for me. Now pause, shift forward on the inhale, plant your right hand and lower your right knee. Right toe spin out to the right, left fingertips reach forward, transition to gate pose. Left foot goes to the back of the mat. Option is to stay here or press into that back foot, start to float the right knee off of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, knee to chest, Tap left elbow to right knee. Inhale, send the leg long, staggered staggered side plank. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, send it long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, send it long. Now, roll to down dog. Woo. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Use your knees or don't, lower to your belly. Stretch the toes long as you lift your heart, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to gaze forward. Exhale, big steps, little steps, boogies, dances to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale to chair pose, sink your hips, reach your hands up. Press into your right foot. Exhale, left knee up to the chest, arms sweep down. Step it back, high lunge, inhale, reach up. Send the back heel back, the front knee forward. Low belly stays zipped. Lengthen the sides of the bodies through the fingertips as ribs squeeze together. And exhale, land your fingertips inside of that front foot. Through the power of the glutes, send your hips forward, drive that front knee forward. Exhale, press it straight. Inhale to lunge, low lunge is still an option. Exhale, press it straight. Last round, inhale to lunge. Exhale, press it straight, flex right toes to sky. And roll those toes out and in as you force that external and internal rotation. Roll those toes back up to center. Inhale to lunge. Plant that left hand. Option for gate pose here, or actually no, gate pose here. Swing those left toes out to the left, right fingertips reach forward, float the right foot to the back of the mat. Now here's the option where you can stay in your gate pose or find this modified side plank position as you press into the left hand, press into that back foot, float the left knee up, hug it in. Inhale, lengthen the left leg long. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. Send everything long. Transition to your down dog. Take a couple of nice deep breaths here. Maybe even sigh it out. That's always a nice reset for me. Inhale to gaze forward, come up onto tippy toes. Draw the low belly in, and as you walk to the top of the mat, start to really focus on the belly in and rib to thigh connection, or yearning for the connection. So create space for it as much as possible as you walk forward. Again, actively using those hip flexors. Mine are cramping now because they're angry, which is all right. This is why we do this work, to try to get these tissues nice and pliable. All right, inhale, chair pose. Bend those knees, sweep the arms up. Press into that left foot. Exhale, right knee squeezes to your shoulders. Arms sweep back or arms out to the side, really wherever it's gonna help you balance here. Right foot is flexed. Externally rotate the right leg so that we can find a standing figure four instead of the one that we did on our backs at the beginning of class. So right heel moves in to cross the left thigh actively. Keep it floating as you start to sink the hips back, bend that standing leg, and then land the ankle on top of the thigh. Palms can come to heart center, or you might reach the arms up in this more active chair pose position, just with that crossed figure four. Now inhale, stand back up, squeeze the knee up. As you transition back to your high lunge, exhale, release your fingertips down slowly inside of left foot. One round, inhale to lunge. Exhale, press front leg straight. This time, inhale to lunge, pause. Here is where you will have the option to transition through gate pose or through side plank. Gate pose is a variation of side plank, so both of them are equally useful. Roll to the outer edge of the back foot for full side plank. Draw the low belly in, start to float that top foot back. Stagger the feet. Left leg goes behind right as you reach overhead. Now float the bottom leg up, inhale. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, lengthen, land the foot. Whew, down dog. Inhale, shift forward plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog if you feel up to it. Exhale, down dog. Oh, yeah, baby. Inhale to gaze forward. Lift up to tippy toes. Draw the belly in, find that compression as you walk the legs forward. Forward fold. Okay, party people, same thing, other side. Inhale, chair pose, reach up, bend those knees, sink those hips. Exhale, left knee to chest, sweep the arms back. Now, active external rotation of that lifted left leg. Keep it lifting and floating. You can see how little mine goes, right? So this isn't a big motion when it's active. As you sink those hips back, bend the knee, ooh, and then land the ankle in your figure four position. Arms can sweep up, or you can find prayer if it's easier. Inhale to slowly transition to your high lunge. Step left foot back. Exhale, slowly land the fingertips inside of right leg. Inhale, sends the pelvis forward. Exhale, sends the hip back, press front leg straight. Inhale, sends us forward. Pause, either gate pose or full side plank. Plant your left hand, roll to the outer edge of the back foot, send the right foot back and behind the left foot to stagger. Press down into the right foot, float the left leg high. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Ooh, it's so hard. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen, land it. Oh, down dog. Lift your gaze on the inhale. Exhale, lower the knees. Thank goodness for child's pose here. Send your hips to heels. Knees can be as wide as you would like or close together. Walk your hands back. Ooh, all right. So, right leg forward, 90-90. We're gonna find this position and add on a little bit as we, thank goodness, start to wind down. So if you've done the hip mobility class here already or the dynamic hip mobility class, this will be familiar to you. Instead of folding forward on the exhale like we did in the beginning, we're gonna find that active pressing down into the shins, into the low legs so much that we send our hips up. Exhale, arms sweep back. Inhale, arms will go up like on chair. We'll transition left leg to the back of the mat, and then press up, okay? So everybody, sit up nice and tall, reach up, inhale, 90-90, right leg forward. Exhale, press it in, press hips up actively. Inhale, transition, arms sweep up. Keep the chest lifted up high. Exhale, lift hips, arms sweep back. Inhale. To the front, exhale, lift. Inhale, reach up to the left, exhale, lift. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Right leg forward, exhale, lift. Now, stay here, or you might land the fingertips. Transition that back foot back for an active pigeon pose. Toes tucked under, reach back through the back heel. Drive the hip flexor forward by the power of your butt, just like we've been doing. And press that front shin bone down, down, down into the mat. Arms can stay back, or you can reach up. And slowly release. Find that 90-90 position again. Transition to the back. Left leg back. Sweep the arms back, press up. Find that active pigeon pose or stay in the active 90-90. Arms can stay down by your sides or lift them up overhead. And slowly release. Ooh. Sweep your right leg to meet the left so that feet are at the back of the mat. Oh, and lie onto your backs. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side. Go ahead and plant those feet. Arms will stay out by your sides for a moment. Make sure that that left foot is planted about outer hip width distance. Exhale, draw your right knee in toward your chest, belly scoops. Externally rotate. Land the right ankle across the top of the left thigh and really flex that right foot. Maybe use your hands to feel if the hips are level. Or maybe see if you can really connect to this part of the body and feel, is one side of my waist shorter than the other? And just wiggle until you feel that they're equal, that they're level in space. Now, plant those elbows comfortably close to the ribs. You can reach fingertips up to sky as though you're squeezing a block or a ball above your belly. We're gonna bridge these hips up. On the inhale, low belly draws in, curl your sit bones under, press into the right foot, bridge it up. Exhale, lower it down. Press into left foot, inhale, bridge the hips. Exhale, lower it down. This time, inhale, bridge the hips up, pause. Draw the right knee back into the chest. Press the heel to the sky, lengthen leg. Exhale, cross. Lift the hips. Inhale, press the leg straight. Exhale, cross. Inhale, press it straight. And exhale, release right foot to mat. Lower the hips down. Woo. Maybe give a little rock side to side across that sacrum. Oh, all right, same thing, other side. Draw the left knee into the chest. Externally rotate the left leg, cross ankle over top of right thigh. Flex the left foot. Wiggle those hips until you feel that they're level in space. Pause. Press those elbows into the mat. Draw the low belly in. And press into the right foot. Bridge the hips up, curl the sit bones under. Exhale, release. Press into the right foot, inhale, bridge hips up. Exhale, release. Here's where we hold at the top. Inhale, press into the right foot, bridge hips up. Exhale, hold. Inhale, press left leg up to sky, lengthen the leg. Exhale, externally rotate. Lift the hips a little higher. Inhale, press leg straight, sole of the foot reaches to sky. Exhale, figure four. Last one, inhale, reach up. Woo-hoo-hoo. Exhale, bend the left knee, plant the left foot, and slowly lower down. A little rock side to side if you so desire. And actually, with both feet landed, toe heel your feet as wide as your sticky mat. Bring the shoulder blades underneath you and down your back. Exhale, both knees over to the right. Leave those feet nice and wide. Reach out through both knees. And you can stay here if this feels like a good place to be, or pick up your right ankle and cross it over the top of the left thigh above the knee for a little more pressure. Here's where you might close your eyes. Taking a moment to connect to sensations. And again, maybe that intention that you set. And if you crossed right ankle, go ahead and uncross, inhale. Exhale, draw the belly in to float the legs up and over to the left. Feet are still wide. Reach out through both knees here, especially that right knee. And then stay or cross left ankle over top of right thigh. And release the cross if it's crossed. Exhale, draw the low belly back. Hug those knees into your chest one last time. Maybe little rocks left to right. And slowly release. Legs go long into Shavasana, or any shape that you want the legs to take. Maybe butterfly, soles of the feet connect and knees open out wide. Whatever feels like a position that you can really soften and surrender and let go in. And notice if you're holding any unnecessary effort anywhere in your body. Release your tongue away from the roof of your mouth as the eyes soften back, releasing from your eyelids. Soften your throat so much that perhaps you can feel your heartbeat there. And same with the belly. Softening so much that you can connect to the sensation of blood coursing through your veins as a response to breath. And I invite you to stay here for as long as your day allows. I will leave you in peace. and send you on your way with much love and gratitude for the rest of your day.